Get ready to compete, train, play, repeat. Emerson shows us how to play hockey with his mates from the Brisbane Blaze. Lilly-Grace discovers what it takes to train a guide dog. Then we get grooving with the Australian Army Band.
This episode of Juice TV is proudly supported by founding partner, the Children's Hospital Foundation.
Hi, I'm Toretto and welcome to Juice TV. This is my first time on Juice TV and there's one thing you should know about me. I love watching YouTube and my favorite YouTuber is Leah Ash. But more about me later. First up, let's check in with Emerson.
Hi, my name's Emerson. Today I'm super excited because I get to meet a team that plays my favourite sport, hockey! Introducing the Brisbane Blaze, Australia's newest field hockey team. They've got personality, they're fast, and they know how to stick it to the goal. Matt and Scott, what positions do you play on the team?
So I play defender, and I'm a striker like you.
What makes a good hockey player?
Well, Emerson, I think what makes a really good hockey player is a person that can play with their team and be focused on what the team wants to achieve. The more friends you have on the team, the better it becomes and the more enjoyable it becomes when you get to play and run around with all them every Saturday.
I want to be the captain of the Kookaburras. So what is your advice for me?
Oh, that's really good. Great goal to have. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I think if you keep enjoying your hockey, you've got plenty of friends to help you along the way. That'll help you get there.
I'm here with Georgia and Maddie. Girls, what positions do you play?
I play midfield and striker.
And I'm a defender.
What's the best thing for playing for Blaze?
I think it's a really amazing experience to be able to play with some of the Australian hockey players and to be a part of this new and exciting tournament. It's going to be a really good experience, so we're looking forward to it.
And for me, I think coming together with the boys, so we're both playing under the same name now, same team almost together, so that's really exciting for us too.
How do you get pumped up for a game?
I always listen to music in the car, but before I leave, I'll often watch a bit of hockey or something to kind of get myself in the right hockey mindset, I guess.
And as a team, we all love to listen to a bit of music and have a bit of a dance as well in the change room, so just to get each other excited.
I know you're going to be a captain of the Kookaburras.
Oh, little birdie told me that's your dream, so keep working hard and I'm sure you'll get there.
Thank you for talking to me today, guys.
That's no problem, Emerson. It's been our pleasure. But the day's not over yet. We've heard it's your birthday tomorrow, so we're planning on putting a really special one-on-one workshop on for you today.
Let's do it. Okay, Scott, what are you going to show me first?
All right, Emerson, so you probably already got this one down pat because you're a pretty good striker already, but we're going to go through a little bit of an Indian dribble and then we're going to go and pass the ball through the legs of the big bunny at the end. Okay, and then we're going to come back and go again. So George is going to do a little demonstration for us and she's going to show us how it works. So she's going to start with the ball, she's going to be dragging left to right through a little Indian dribble, and then she's going to pass it between the legs of the bunny. Great job, Georgia, well done.
I think that looks pretty easy.
Brilliant, well, show us what you got. Look at that, left to right. Oh, yeah, strong drag, look at that. Oh, straight through, first go.
Always remember, use the flat side of your stick while dribbling.
Well, Emerson, it looks looks like we can learn a little bit from you with the Indian dribble, but let's see how you go at the goal shooting. First thing you want to do, Emerson, is get the ball rolling and then aim for the corners and shoot to the post.
All right, let's give it a go.
Oh, nice one.
Thanks for watching today, everyone. I'm Emerson, and this is the Brisbane Blaze. I'll catch you next time.
Awesome job, Emerson. How cool is the Brisbane Blaze? And you know who else is pretty cool? Me.
Introducing 9-year-old Toretto. She loves drama, busting a move, and she has a smile that will light up any room.
My favorite hobby is playing Roblox. It's an online multiplayer game where you can design your own game. But I like to play Row High. What you do in Row High is you dress up and you can spin the wheel and you can win like accessories or diamonds, and you can go to a fountain and win a halo. My favorite animal is the tiger because it starts with the letter T, and as you know, I start with the letter T for Toretto. And it's because it's very strong and it's fast and it has sharp claws. My biggest achievement is when I got the Spirit Award for good behaviour at school. If I could get anybody to come to my birthday, it would be my favourite YouTuber, Leah Ash. My favourite movie is Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and my favourite scene is when one of the girls said, "I need to do something," and then Diego was like this, "What?" And then Dora was like this, "I get it. You need a poo." This is my best potty trick. Now that you know a lot about me, let's find out about something else. I'm talking about guide dogs.
Hi guys, my name's Lilly-Grace and I have two adorable dogs at home. Their names are Ollie and Anna, and I just love to take them on walks. Right now, I'm just chilling at the hospital and I really wish there was a dog I could play with. Please, 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 there be a dog at the hospital. Please, 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 please. Dreams really do come true. So it turns out, Patty here is training with Guide Dogs Queensland. And she's here at the hospital to show us how guide dogs help people. I'm here with Sue from Guide Dogs Queensland. So what is a guide dog's job?
Well, Lily, a guide dog helps people that can't see very well. So they might be just sight impaired or they might be fully blind that they can't see. And a guide dog shows them, helps them walk and go through the shops and go on to the bus and the train, wherever they need to go. So they're a big helper for people that can't see.
So how do they help?
Well, guide dogs can wear a special harness, and the sight impaired person holds the harness and then they can walk through the shops or wherever they need to go, and it gives that sight impaired person more confidence because it means they can walk quite quickly without being worried about tripping or because they can't see. So they're a big help that way.
So who trains the guide dogs?
Lots of people have a job training the guide dogs. So when they're tiny little puppies, the ladies and gents that work in the kennels start teaching them from tiny little puppies. And then when they get to about 8 weeks old, they go out to puppy raisers. and that's just regular people that volunteer and take that puppy into their home and they train them. And then they go to classes with some teachers that help those people learn to train the puppies. And then as they get bigger and bigger, eventually they go what's called into training, and there's professional trainers that do the kind of polishing off and the final training. So by the time they're about 2 years old, they're ready to be a guide dog.
So can any dog be a guide dog?
Well, we tend to choose Labradors and sometimes Golden Retrievers or a cross between those, because those dogs tend to be, as we know, really friendly, happy dogs. And yeah, they're just really easy to train, very obedient, beautiful dogs.
So can you show some of the basic obedience that you teach the puppies?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, love to. Okay, Lily, I'll show you the dog doing a sit down. Let's go, Patty, let's go. Stop, sit, sit, down. Yes, good girl.
Good job, Patty. Those moves are pretty impressive, but I've just seen something amazing. Puppy! So Jamie Lee, who is this adorable puppy?
Hello, this is Kelsey and she's 3.5 months old.
So how far into her training is she?
She's right at the very beginning of her training. So she grows up in our nursery for a little while, and then she goes out to a family who look after her, and they teach her some basic commands and get her out and about in the community. So you'll see her out and about in her little coat.
If we see dogs that are in training, what should we do?
Yeah, so our guide dog pups that are in training will have this little orange coat on them, and our dogs who are qualified guide dogs will have a harness on them that all have the guide dogs logo. And if you see them, you've got to remember that they're working, so we don't pat them. We can talk to the person, we can ask them, but we don't pat them because they do have a very important job to do.
I think it would be really fun to be a guide dog trainer.
I think it's the best job in the world. I think you'd make a great guide dog trainer. And maybe you could be a puppy raiser, you and your family. So we always need puppy raisers who can look after our little pups and teach them all of the things that they need to know before they start their guide dog training.
Does that mean we get to have a bit of fun with them too?
Absolutely, we can have fun with them. They are little puppies after all. They like to have fun. We just have to remember when they've got their coat on, they have an important job to do. But when the coat's off, they can have some fun.
They're so cute. These dogs are so adorable. Thank you for bringing them in for us today.
It's been a pleasure, Lily. Thanks so much for having us at the hospital.
I'm Lilly-Grace. Thanks for watching. Bye. Cuddle? Oh, thank you for the kiss.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers and mini-producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Every day, kids just like you and me are cared for in hospital by some amazing superheroes. And now GTV are inviting our patients and families to recognise your favourite hospital superhero at the Queensland Children's Hospital. Visit gtv.com.au, fill out a superhero nomination form with an adult's help, telling us in 150 words or less why they're your superhero. Round 5 is open now. So what are you waiting for? Get your superhero nomination in now. Juice TV Superhero Awards, proudly supported by Q Super.
Q Super is different in a positive way. As Queensland's largest superannuation fund and one of the largest in Australia, they take real action to support the well-being of patients and workers in Queensland's healthcare sector. Q Super are passionate about recognising the superheroes in our community and support the work they do in providing emergency and primary healthcare services for our members and all Queenslanders.
Those dogs were so cute. Sometimes it's hard to be separated from your pets and your family when you're in hospital. But I got some advice for you. You don't have to be scared about coming into hospital because all the nurses and doctors in here are really nice and you get free food. Yummy! My favourite is the mashed potato and the ice cream. Now it's time for a special announcement. November 11th is Remembrance Day. It's the anniversary of the end of World War I. And on Remembrance Day, you also hear this. It's called The Last Post, and it's played on an instrument called the bugle, which leads us to our last story. Let's look back at the time where the army band played at the hospital.
The words army band probably bring to mind marching, drums, something quite serious, but not so much this.
My ex-man Barney's new girlfriend, she's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna shake it to the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby, and shake, shake, shake. Hey!
Hi, I'm Talia, and I'm going to be finding out what this whole band is about. Curtis, you don't expect an army to be playing this type of music. What's it about?
Yeah, that's right, Talia. The army and our role within it, we use to sort of enhance the image of the army within the public and also in the greater army. And so as music develops and the army is getting younger, we have to try and maintain the music so it's current and popular and more relatable to our troops. So previously you would have heard like a marching band, whereas now we're starting to play smaller groups like this and rock band, and it's a lot more fun.
Do you really enjoy the army?
I do. I enjoy it a lot. When we're not playing music, we'll be out on the sporting field or practicing our military skills, because even in the band we still have to practice our weapons and different qualifications like that. So it's never boring, it's never the same job every day, and it's always exciting. In our band at the moment, we've got 21 full-time Army musicians, and then we also have about 21 reserve musicians.
So how does this trombone work?
Oh, I can show you if you like. All right, so you blow in one end, you buzz. Move the slide.
Yep.
And hopefully you get it in the right place and it makes noise.
So what does the slide do?
Well, the slide basically, you make it longer and it goes lower, you make it shorter and it goes higher. That's pretty much fundamentally how it works.
Trumpets? how important it is in the band. She said it's about an 8. What do you reckon the trumpet is?
I'd say the trumpet's definitely 9.5 to 10 out of 10. It's probably the most important instrument in the band. But jokes aside, all the trumpeters in the band are buglers as well. And within the army and the greater military, a bugler's role is very important for ceremonies like Anzac Day and Remembrance Day.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is the drums?
10.
And what about the bass?
11.
So really important.
Yeah, really important. I mean, we are the engine room. We are everything. Without us, those guys, they're not going to sound any good. You know, you'd agree with that, I'd say, yeah.
So it turns out all the instruments are important.
Well, that brings us to the end of Juice TV. I'm Teresa. Stay funky, stay juicy. Bye! Awesome job.
Well, Emerson, it looked like I can learn a little bit from you with the Indian dribble. You could...
Now I'll show you a sit down.
So Jamie Lee, how
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.